is a limited edition Porsche that you can buy without the elaborate price tag. It's the 987 Boxster Spyder. Introduced in 2010, their mantra was to recreate the classic roadster. It would be simple, pure and lightweight. The classic Porsche logo was standard on the side intakes with no struts, a front splitter to reduce lift, humps on the rear lid and a fixed rear spoiler to save weight. Use of aluminium panels, lightweight wheels, omission of roof mechanism and the optional carbon back buckets, AC and stereo delete, combined to give a weight of just 1275 kg, some 80 kg less than the 987. Today we're going to drive one back to back against my 981 Boxster. This car has effectively got the X73 setup, so it's minus 20mm, slightly stiffer anti-roll bars, stiffer dampers. My car has the PASM setup, so it's basically the electronic damping setup. It's 10mm lower to the ground than normal, and it can be adjusted. This is one static setup. I haven't driven a manual in a long time. Right, the steering wheel feels smaller, first of all. I don't know why, because it looks the same. Okay. Let it warm up a bit. Oh, that shift's really nice. Wow. It's great to be back in a manual again. Oh, why did I ditch manual? Straight away. Very easy to heel and toe in. First time I tried it, great success.
The very next day after delivery, I drove it from Aberdeen over to Ullapool because I was doing the North Coast 500 and I was playing catch up with a group that had left. And I remember just when I first started driving again, had the manual, I was like, oh, I've really missed this. Yeah. It just felt really good. It
does feel good.
The whole like double declutching and changing down into corners and things like that. I didn't realise how much I missed it, but it was like one of my top drives.
The steering is heavier. I feel all completely connected to what the front wheels are doing. In the 981 I don't. It's quite digital in comparison. It's nice and direct and sharp, but it's completely different. This is great, and I would say it's even more feelsome than the 997.
The 997 had a really big steering wheel. It felt like, and I had the 4S, so the steering, it didn't feel as nice as this. It felt quite a big, heavy car.
Yeah. I feel like everything's been shrunk around me, which is nice. I like that.
Yeah, it's more raspy. Yours is definitely a deeper, sort of bassier exhaust note. Any faster, it feels about the same. So it's the same 3.4 engine carried over from the S, but the Cayman they've taken it from. So it's 320 horsepower. It's a 3.4 DFI, which is the same engine as my 981 has. It's just in a lighter package. You can feel straight away the car is lighter. I think the throttle feels a little bit more instant. As soon as I touch it, feels like I'm permanently in sports chrono mode. That's a nice noise on the upchange, isn't it? It may well be quieter than my car, believe it or not. I don't think it's as deep. It's quite a buzzy engine, I find.
Yeah.
I'm quite surprised.
But there's maybe a little bit more induction roar in this, especially at the top end.
Yeah.
Whereas mine has more exhaust. And it doesn't feel oversized or overpowered. It's perfect for these type of roads that we drive on locally. The ride is definitely firmer, without a doubt.
but not in an uncomfortable way. It still feels really compliant, well damped, and the car is completely in control of the road. It's not the greatest surface, but the car is soaking it all up and keeping us on track. I'm just happy, I'm having fun. Brakes are nice as well, they feel less servo than mine. They feel like I'm doing more, the car is doing less. Longer travel, more gradual. That's lovely, but it takes a bit of getting used to.
My last car has 6-pot Alcon brakes, so it was a bit of a shock.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, they're not quite as... But they're really good brakes.
I know what they mean when they say this is a more driver-focused car. It absolutely is. A slightly more grown-up Lotus, could you say?
Yeah, I've had a couple of S1 Elises, and I describe this as a more grown-up Elise, like a better built Elise. I mean, you can get an Elise fully sorted and it can be a reliable car, there's absolutely no doubt about that. But you open the garage and you kind of look under, make sure there's nothing dripping out the bottom.
Yeah.
You don't tend to do that with a Porsche.
No. Although, funny story, this car has a fixed spoiler, as we mentioned, but Porsche forgot to remove the button and it's still there. It doesn't light up when you push it and it doesn't do anything. I like that, I think it adds to the character of the car. But it's almost un-Porsche-like, would you agree?
Yeah, it's kind of like suggests like it's a bit of a rush job, but I don't know.
Another thing I noticed straight away about this car is it gets a lot of attention. I think it's a combination of things, but the humps at the back, it's in lovely condition. The bright white colour and the contrasting black pieces and the stickers on the doors, people they're drawn to it and they like it. If you were in a 911 or something, a lot of people would turn away.
That I think there's only around 118 manuals.
So it's quite rare.
Yeah.
Another thing that's notably missing is the lack of cracks and pops and bangs from the rear.
Yeah.
That's maybe a good thing, depending on what it is you like. I don't think it needs it. It's a bit gimmicky in the newer cars. I quite like it. It makes me smile, makes me laugh.
You know, like pops and bangs, where do they come from? It's like older cars that are running carbs and maybe overfueling a little bit and all that sort of stuff. You know, on modern electronic ignition cars, it is being engineered in. I don't know if it's a bit naff or not. You know.
Yeah, it's
like
not real.
Some software engineers decided that this is when I want it to pop.
Yeah.
But then they are fun.
It is fun.
Cars are getting faster and faster and faster and faster.
Yeah.
But the roads aren't changing.
No.
And do you like to be able to hold a gear and rev the engine out?
Yeah.
Then you're getting further and further away with that.
Yeah.
Away from that with modern cars.
252 horsepower per ton, I think.
Yeah.
Weighs sub 1,300 kilos. It's a good combination. And of course it's limited edition. We were talking earlier and it's actually been developed by the guys that were involved in the motorsport division. I haven't felt the LSD, but then these cars don't really need it unless they're being pushed really hard, which we haven't really done today.
I think out of tight hairpins and things like that,
yeah,
you sometimes feel it, but I would imagine it's not overly aggressive. So.
No.
But but they have so much grip anyway.
Yeah. I have to say I liked it more than I thought. I mean, I didn't think the gap would be quite as large as it is to mine, but it is.
There's lots of little things that they change, adds up to
a lot. Yeah. No doubt about it, mine's a better, more livable, usable car that I still really enjoy and love. But if I had the two of them parked next to each other on a road like this, I would take this.
You do have to look at your weather report before you go out. It doesn't take very long to put the roof up, but you do need to obviously to get out of the car, so there's no like stop at a red light, push a button and 15 seconds later you're off. So like on a day-to-day like today where there's no rain, it's perfect. And the roof doesn't take too long to put on.
So we're going to have a race to see who can get their roof up first, just to demonstrate the practicality of both cars. So, ready, steady, go! Well done.
I haven't put the windows up.
That'll do, that'll do. You're alright.
It does look cool though.
Yeah, it looks cool, it looks really cool with the roof up. So they said this was the sunshade, and you can actually have this on without the back section.
Yeah, you can just take this off and run without it. I think the speed's limited to, they say the speed's limited to 112 or something with the roof on.
I think it's 122 actually.
Oh, is it?
From my research, yeah. It's just a plastic window at the back as well, yeah?
Yeah. It's just The only thing that's not that great with this car is that the petrol tank is tiny. You think it's got terrible fuel economy,
but it doesn't.
It doesn't, it's just got a tiny
Right. Lovely car, I enjoyed it. You have a go of mine, and let's see what you think.
Your wheel does feel bigger.
Yeah.
Which is odd, because I'm sure it must be the same wheel. But it does feel bigger. First impressions is, I've got nowhere to put my left foot. Well, I'm looking for the pedal.
Yeah.
But same but different, you know, and obviously much more modern in terms of dials, and I've got all my pressures and stuff like that. So, but it's fundamentally not changed too much really.
But it feels like a bigger car. I feel further away from you now than we did previously.
Yeah, the nose feels longer. I don't know why. It's definitely not as firm.
No.
I felt that in the car park, rolling around in the car park just out there.
Yeah.
It's definitely a softer, I don't know.
So we've got damping in the firm mode.
Yeah.
It would be even softer if it wasn't.
It definitely moves around a bit more. I just noticed it just when it went pitched into that corner. There's more roll to it.
Yeah. Yours feels lighter, a little bit more delicate.
Yeah, and a bit firmer, I think. It definitely feels like it's got a bit more pitch and roll to it. That's what I'm noticing. But then that might also be I think it is the car, but I guess there's an element in the buckets as well. I'm not as firmly held into the car.
Yeah.
Still got that same lightness to it on the front.
Yeah.
It's weird, it's kind of like, it's not quite shades of grey, but it just feels a little bit softer and a little bit more movement.
Yeah. And you could buy this car with the same setup as you have.
in terms of the X73. That was an option, so that would have reduced the ride height by another 10 millimeters.
Okay, alright.
And firmed things up. You get slightly thicker anti-roll bars, just like yours, and dampers. So what this is the sort of more medium setting. I was worried previously that the X73 would be too much on the roads here, but after driving yours, I don't think it is. It's actually made me feel a bit more confident about choosing that maybe next time. How about the steering? Apart from the bigger wheel.
It's definitely lighter.
Lighter and more lifeless. But still very accurate.
There's less weight as you turn in. You know, when you take it off centre, it doesn't weight up like your like a hydraulic system. It stays light. That's what I'm feeling anyway. I'm still getting feedback through it. Like I've just intentionally ran over some cat's eyes there, and I'm kind of I'm questioning whether I hit them or not. I'm kind of like, did I hit that? Did I not hit that? I'm not quite sure.
Some of that could be the subtle ride.
Whereas I would definitely know if I ran over a cat's eye and the Spyder, I would definitely feel it through the steering.
So you've got a higher tyre profile in this car as well.
Okay. It's definitely a gurglier exhaust.
It's a lot louder, isn't it?
A lot louder, yeah. Exhaust pop is nice though.
That's what I mean. It is nice. It's funny. It makes you smile.
Still got that same 4,000 RPM kick. Maybe not quite as pronounced. Yeah, it's got to be more than quick enough, isn't it?
Yeah, they feel reasonably similar. I think with the PDK, this on a drag, I do think this would probably have it just because of the gearbox.
Oh, undoubtedly, yeah. You'd have to be really rough with mine to get it to shift anywhere near as quick. But I didn't really buy it for that.
No, exactly.
Part of the reason I went for it, I'd always wanted one, and I just thought I need something that actually is enjoyable at low speeds, sane speeds. So I wanted to go back to a convertible. Something that, you know, I can take my son out in on a Sunday morning and go for coffee, or go and get our hair cut together or something like that. And no hairdresser car jokes, but go get my hair cut or take him for his haircut and just do it. And it's something that's fun, and something that's fun at like sane speeds. They're almost seamlessly. If you don't want a manual, then this is a fantastic automatic gear or gearbox.
The reason I didn't go for a manual in this car was because the gearing in it is longer than yours, I think.
It definitely doesn't feel over geared, you know, long geared. You hear a lot of complaints about.
With the PDK, your second gear, you're changing up in the 60s, but with the manual, it's not just a little bit more. It's like, I think 15 to 20 miles an hour more in this car.
Well, you do hear a lot of people complain about it on the is it the GT4s? They say it's very long gear. Again, you know, if you're doing 80 in second gear, what the heck is it?
It goes back to what we were saying about enjoying yourself on the road, and if you're going to have a manual box, you want to change gear often.
I like it though. I mean, you have to like it. It's not fundamental. It's not like fundamentally different from my one.
No,
it's just an easier, but it's definitely an easier day-to-day prospect. That's definitely a heavier, more firmer, heavier car. This is more like, this is lighter. And you know, I do take that to work every now and again, and I have to sit in traffic, and, and it's not that great. this would just be fantastic.
This, I think we can both agree, is almost certainly a better all-rounder in pretty much every single way.
Yeah.
It's more comfortable, it's more luxurious, it's got more toys, it's that type of car. But I think we would both agree that if you were going to take two cars on your favourite road, the 987 Spyder pips it.
Yeah, I just love the look of the Spyder. I love it with take the roof off, put the windows down, and I just always think it looks ace.
It's a more special looking car. This is maybe a more elegant car.
Yeah.
I'm back in the 981 and I've just pushed it a little bit harder than I was pushing the Spyder earlier, and to my surprise I kind of felt the same way about this. The problem was I had to drive a little bit faster and a little bit harder to get the feeling. With that Spyder, you're immediately entertained. You have a lot of feel through your hands, through your body. The car is communicating with you. At slower, sensible speeds, that car is engaging and fun and feelsome. Whereas the 981 feels a bit more numb, becomes more relaxing. And that's good because it can do a bit of both. The only downside is you've got to push harder to get there. This feels special. It's a Porsche. It's bright red. It's got leather everywhere. It's got a beautiful interior. People look at it and enjoy it. But the Spyder had something that was taken up a level. So yeah, I think we'll end it there, guys. But the hunt might be on for a 981 Spyder. Gives me the best of both, and I get to experience the manual gearbox again. So hopefully I can get a drive it. But if you're watching this and you want to offer one and you live near me, you know where I am, get in touch. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.